Bring the world's worst invention to life. Oh, das könnte gut sein. Warte, wie sieht das Thumbnail aus? Kann das was? Oh, okay. Er macht irgendwelche Foltermaschinen. Ja, sehr geil. Let's go, da gehen wir rein. Bro, Real Talk, ich liebe Foltern. Let's go.
Hey, Gun. I'm pretty fed up with women complaining about childbirth.
Okay.
It hurts my vagina. I need to pee. It takes too long. But maybe they have all these problems as they don't have the right tools, the ones men use. It's about time they let men tell them what to do with their bodies. And luckily, one man did. This guy, Mr. Blonsky, who invented a spinning machine to shoot babies out of women at Mark
Bro, was ist dieses Video?
5. So today I'm going to build it and
What the fuck?
see if this guy was onto something or if he was just smoking a lot of crack. Now, the main thing you need to know about the inventor of this machine was that he was Russian, which explains a lot. And his design of this machine is the same as multiple other machines made by men for women, the dryer and washing machine. It's just a platform with a center axle that spins.
Bro, also die Idee ist jetzt quasi, dass man eine schwangere Frau auf eine Plattform legt, die ultra schnell dreht und dann soll das Baby rausfliegen. Ist das die Idee?
And because of a force called centrifugal force, the baby flies out into a net. And according to his plans, the baby flies out at around 10 Gs of force, meaning if a baby normally weighs between 4 to 10 kilos at birth, it will weigh 10 times that on this spinning machine, so 40 to 100 kilos, which is a similar weight to most American newborns. But I have a couple of concerns with this machine. Can a baby withstand that much force? Will the mother just bleed out from that much spinning? And then the biggest problem, can I even show this on YouTube without getting demonetized? So I've got my plans, but before I make it, I want to talk to someone that knows a little bit more about delivering babies. A real-life woman doctor, Dr. Drakakis. What do you think of this baby spinning device?
Ja, Bro, also, was soll sie da jetzt noch antworten, Digga? Küss dein Herz.
One of the worst ideas I've ever heard. I fail to believe either the pregnant person or the baby survives this experiment at all. Look, worst case scenario, we're talking like baby decapitated, pregnant person pelvis broken. I would expect they wouldn't get away without some kind of brain injury. A baby doesn't just come out on like one vector. It actually has to kind of...
Klassische Erfindung von Männern für Frauen. Wirklich classic, Bro.
Down the birth canal and then do some maneuvers with the baby's head. But I think your best case scenario is a baby with a brain injury and a woman with like a severe pelvic floor injury.
I'm hearing what you're saying, but maybe it would be worth it because it's, you know, time saved. So it's like, it's a little bit of the trade-off for, you know, a big reward of like 10 minutes of birth compared to 2 days of birth.
Kind of have a solution already for that. Have you heard of cesarean section?
Yes. That's not as exciting as this though, is it? And I'm glad Dr. Drakakis agrees this is going to work. So it's time to build the platform. And I have this gyrocopter trailer which came with the
Ja, ich weiß nicht ganz, ob sie das confirmed hat, dass das funktionieren wird, aber I don't know.
Gyrocopter I bought for a future video. But that almost killed me and now I'm not using it. So I'm going to cut it up and then moving the gyro will be a problem for future Alex. A much richer and smarter Alex. Hopefully much smarter. And I'm looking at this trailer and I can see the spinning platform in it right here. So I'm going to cut it out using my new favorite cutting edge tool, fire. And this bottle has LPG and this bottle has Oxycontin. It's Oxy LPG.
Bro, er muss dieses Markenzeichen, dass er alles im Barfuß macht, muss er irgendwann fallen lassen. Bruder, der wird sich irgendwann so krank verletzen. Digga.
Which makes a really hot flame. And it's similar to oxyacetylene, but meant to be cheaper and easier to use, just like me. And just to be safe while using it, I got these things called flashback arresters, which are meant to prevent explosions and save me, so I just kept them in my pocket. And this is meant to be quicker than using a grinder. It isn't, but it's definitely a lot more fun. You just point and click and everything just melts away. And I kind of got carried away using it to cut everything. Metal with plastic, rusted bolts, the axle.
Das sieht aber wirklich nach...
This rusted door.
Digga, und auch noch auf diesen Stein barfuß. What the fuck?
so I can finally get into my shed. Literally anything I want. It is very hot though. Okay, now that I've cut the platform out, I'm feeling it's way too heavy and also unequal in weight, which is not going to be good when I spin it. I'm also feeling like I knew that already, and I destroyed the trailer for no reason. But at least
nee, das ist in Australien, Bro.
The axle is useful. So I'm just going to build another platform. And I actually want this platform as wide as possible. As the spinning forces get stronger,
ich glaube, ich werde dieses Jahr irgendwas bauen, by the way, Chat. Ich habe richtig Bock, irgendwie sowas mal zu bauen. Vielleicht nicht barfuß, aber ich will mal irgendwas schweißen. So schwer kann es nicht sein, oder? Nein, kein Joint, Bro. Nee, aber ich will mal so eine kleine Hütte oder so bauen. Irgendwie sowas, finde ich mega geil. Es wird irgendwann mal so eine Streamwoche oder 2 geben, wo wir was bauen.
Further away from the axle they are, as the edge is going faster than the center. It also means that the wider I make it, the less RPMs I need to achieve my desired G-force. We'll tell you that this force called centrifugal force doesn't exist, but I don't believe that, as firstly I have it in the video title, and secondly, if it doesn't exist, how else would you explain this? Waiting to hear a response, NASA. Alright, I'm gonna use this.
Kann sein, wir müssen es zensieren für den Reaction-Kanal, Bro. Kann sein, sonst wird das Video nicht grün.
Tire hub to firstly attach the platform to the trailer axle, and also it's how I'm gonna spin the platform, by just wrapping rope around it. I'm essentially just doing what Russian kids do on a merry-go-round on a daily basis. I haven't worked out how I'm gonna pull the rope out yet. I think I'm either gonna use a rubber belt attached to a go-kart motor, or just use my car. And this hub doesn't fit, so once again I just used fire to make it bigger. And the reason I'm not using the original tire that fits on this axle is that I'm pretty sure it's made out of unweldable material, as it didn't make sparks when I hit it with my grinder, unlike this wheel. But it probably wouldn't have made a difference anyway, as my welds are absolutely horrible. So to make sure it doesn't fly away, I also welded up these clamps to hold the platform on. And I've kind of spent the whole day just making a giant spinning TV antenna, which also made my reception quite strange. Alright, now I need to find the perfect spot to put the trailer axle on the ground, which sounds easy. This is what the ground on my property looks like here. The top layer is usually light dirt mixed in with beer cans and condoms. Then it's just rock and clay, like really hard rock. Like so hard and annoying that it makes you do that Looney Tunes thing whenever you hit it. But I somehow convinced my mate it would be fun to spend 6 hours digging a hole.
Mann, wirklich, dieser Humor ist so tot auf dem Channel, Digga.
Which we then poured 3 bags of cement into.
You said half a bag.
Ich glaube, ich habe in meinem Leben noch nie Zement angemischt. Das würde ich auch mal machen. Was würde passieren, wenn ich meinen Fuß ins Zement reinmache? Komme ich da wieder raus? Gibt es eine Möglichkeit, dass wieder dann irgendwie wieder... Checkt ihr, wie ich meine? Das wäre schlecht. Okay, gut, ja. Danke, Bro. Den habe ich auch erkannt. Aber ich meine, kommt man da wieder raus? Das dauert ja eine Weile, bis es fest wird. Nee, ich würde meinen Fuß da drin lassen halt.
And after not waiting long enough for the concrete to dry, I gave it a test spin.
It was hard enough.
Tobi, wenn ich auch sowas baue, kriegen wir dafür ein Placement?
And that's insanely quick for just a hand pull. I'm almost at my desired RPM for 10 Gs, which is only 80 RPM with a platform this wide. So this is going to go really hard when I spin it up properly. But I did notice the platform was a little wobbly, so I added this stuff called wood to stabilize it. And long-term subscribers will recognize this wood from some of my most famous constructions, like Jesus' cross, Noah's Ark, and the cabin I burned down. Alright, now I need the mannequin for the birthing machine, but I need a special kind, one with a vagina. And the best option is a birthing mannequin, which has a vagina, but also has a cavity so the baby can sit inside and then will come out with similar forces to real childbirth. But they are very...
Was? Alter, was? Bruder, das ist doch einfach nur so ein Plastikding mit so einer Öffnung unten. Mehr ist das doch nicht, oder? Das ist ja nur Plastik mit einem Loch unten.
very expensive. So I asked you guys on Instagram
Wie
if
dumm, warum kostet das so viel Geld? Holy shit.
anyone had some they were throwing away. And to my surprise, this guy replied. And he said he worked
Das sind mindestens, Bro, das sind 20 Jetskis oder so, Chad. Holy shit.
at a hospital and had 3 they were throwing away. And he could send them to my house free of charge.
Oh my
All he
God.
needed was my address. Sounds too good to be true, right? But this means I need to buy a birthing mannequin. So I got the cheapest one I could find, which was still like $1,000. But fortunately for me, the mannequin I ordered comes with a baby and really realistic bits. But unfortunately for you,
Das ist vielleicht das schlechteste Video, was wir hätten heute gucken können, Bro.
YouTube won't let me show you. So just use your imagination or ask your mum for a realistic example. So now I need to make the net. I have this prawning net, but from my experience, it isn't the best at catching people's babies. So I'm just going to use this specially designed child abduction net from Amazon, the same one from Epstein's Amazon purchase history. Alright, I'm finished, just accept that I covered the wheel hub attachment points with wood.
How did I not realise how fucking annoying this would be?
And now I'm ready for the first test spin, and I'm just going to use my car, as I decided it's probably not smart to be close to this 3-meter spinning platform if I am using a go-kart motor. But before I do the spin, I want to tell you about the sponsor of the video, Odoo. Odoo is an all-in-one management software that provides entrepreneurs like me and you with a range of applications to make day-to-day management of their business way easier, including
Noto, ich muss, glaube ich, meine Placements mehr so machen. Ich muss meine Placements auch so handeln, als wären sie Piece vom restlichen Content.
invoicing, accounting, website creation, and more. It's all here in one place. Today, I'm focusing on the Odoo Expenses app, which means you no longer have to drown in large amounts of receipts and reimbursement work, and you don't have to live your life in chaos. You and your team can just upload photos of receipts, email them, or manually upload them to the system.
Das
Then
ist actually gut, ich glaube, ich brauche das.
you can easily group multiple expenses under one group.
Ich hab das
So
Gefühl, das ist mega
take this
praktisch, oder?
birthing
Tobi, brauchen wir
mannequin
das?
I'm going to use later in the video. It's an expense. Then the manager can approve everything with
Meine Mutter.
one click or ask for further information. Then, if everything's good, you can pay it off through the payroll and all of the
Da war eine Waffe,
reimbursements
oder?
sync
Nein, da war keine Waffe, Chat.
seamlessly with your accounting system. Then, as your business grows, you can just
Bro, was sind diese Schuhe? Bro, was sind diese Schuhe, Digga? Bro, soll ich mit diesem Schuh heute zum Elfmeter gehen?
add more features on Odoo to match your business needs. And remember, your first Odoo app is free for life. So go check out the link in my description to get started with Odoo today.
Okay, whenever you want to go, start driving slowly. Flying fast. Actually, it was flying so fast that the baby net already has broken.
And the car was only traveling at a max speed of 9 kilometers an hour,
okay,
which is like
okay,
4
okay.
miles, and was already spinning at 60 RPM, which is around 6 Gs of force. Very close to the required force to pull out a baby, which is great because I
Ich dachte, der ist schon volle Pulle gefahren.
plan to go a lot faster than that. But first, I'm going to attach the mannequin. And I don't know much about birthing positions, so I'm just going to do the classic spread eagle. And I also
Also ich versehen, ich habe jetzt auch noch kein Kind geboren. Ich weiß nicht, ob das die Position ist, though.
suck at tying knots as I never paid attention during year 8 bondage classes. So I just used tie-down straps and the Roman technique.
Oh my God.
Then I put G-force stickers on the baby and the mother. And this 50G one will be on the counterweight. And if any of these stickers trip, the baby probably didn't survive. So I loaded up the baby, including umbilical cord and uterus. And then did my first proper test with my neighbor Sean, who was very sad he had his kids delivered the old-fashioned way.
And I thought I was being cheeky and I unlocked the back of the paddy wagon and let him out.
Digga, Real Talk, ich schwöre, ich habe kein Wort verstanden, was er gesagt hat. Habt ihr irgendwas verstanden bei dem?
Hey, first test with the mannequin.
What the fuck?
Sean, who was very sad he had his kids delivered the old-fashioned way.
And I thought I was being cheeky, and I unlocked the back of the paddy wagon and let him out.
Oder, keine Ahnung. Real Talk, keine Ahnung.
Okay, first test with the mannequin. Whenever you want to go, Sean.
Alright, ready? Going in 3, 2, 1.
It snapped straight away. Stop. Yep, I'm all
Jeez.
good whenever you want to go.
Alright, ready? Going now.
Yeah, going well. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh,
Nah,
shit.
snapped. It must be the extra weight.
And the rope kept snapping. And it's because I was trying to be smart and use these elastics to tie the rope to the car, as they will snap and not do as much damage to the car as this 500 kilo braking strength rope. So I just took them off.
Whenever you're ready, take it
Ich hoffe, dass das hinten von dem Auto abbricht. Das wäre wirklich Traum.
Alright, going now.
Canto o meu verso pro universo escutar. Toco o meu samba para o povo se arrastar. Olho a natureza e a beleza natural.
Wer hat sich das überlegt, dass das wirklich funktionieren soll?
Could you see how fast that was spinning?
Yeah, I was trying to watch the revision mirror.
And that was spinning around 60 RPM, which was not quite enough G-force to shoot the baby out, but you can see the baby started to poke its head out into the world. And his plans do say 10 Gs, so we're going
Es schlüpft. Bro, es ist kein Ei.
to do that, which is around 80 RPM.
Yep. Yep, looking good. Keep going.
Imagine, du spawnst einfach mit Schleudertrauma. Ja, ich glaube, du stirbst instant, oder? Oh mein Gott, Digga. Und dann imagine, das Netz ist irgendwie nicht richtig eingestellt, du fliegst einfach durch den Saal. Stell dir vor, deine Frau liegt einfach auf diesem Ding drauf, Junge. Mann, Digga.
There is a baby in the
Deswegen
net.
heißt es Kreissaal. Yo.
The baby
fuck.
came out right around 10 Gs of force, and then the rope snapped. Seems like it worked, right? As now there's a little baby in the net. No, 10 Gs of force is fatal, especially to newborns. So the baby had to come out before it experienced 10 Gs of force, which it didn't. And to make things worse, the 25G and 50G sticker on the baby had also broken, probably from the impact,
This is the 50 Gs.
as well as the 10G sticker on the mother's face. Also, the uterus shot out and exploded, so no one is having a fun time on this platform. So I don't know if George Blonsky just didn't know that 10 Gs of force is fatal to a baby, but that seems like a pretty big design flaw. And now that we know it's fatal, we're going to do it again, but much faster.
Digga. Scheiße, Bro. Ja, seine Fingernägel sind richtig nasty, Digga, ich schwöre. Stell dir vor, du gehst spazieren und siehst das. Ja. Der hat im selben Wald ist ja auch schon mal eine Hütte abgebrannt und so. Wundert mich wirklich nicht, wenn der auch mal irgendwie so einen Waldbrand da loslöst. Digga. Holy shit. Bro, hat sie ein Bein verloren?
And that was awesome. The baby shot out and then broke the net and was going like 200 kilometers an hour. It was so good.
Zweite Geburt, die live auf Twitch stattfindet. Wait. Warte mal, was? Was ist. Okay, Zombie, warte mal. Was ist die erste Geburt, die auf Twitch stattgefunden hat? Warte mal. Kennst du das nicht? Nein. Kann ich das zeigen?
Live on stream.
Bro, es tut mir wirklich leid, das sagen zu müssen, weil es sind sicherlich auch ein paar Eltern hier, die gerade zugucken. Aber frisch geborene Kinder sind so unendlich ekelhaft. Holy shit. Alter Bar, Junge. Digga. Ich weiß nicht, also ich weiß nicht, ob da die Hormone kicken und wenn dieses Ding da rauskommt und man dann so sagt, Alter, das ist wunderschön. Weil Real Talk, Ich glaube nicht, dass ich das empfinden würde in dem Moment.
The 50G sticker on the counterweight, which is kind of terrifying, as if it comes off the platform, I'm going to have a 15 kilo, 200 kilometer an hour projectile.
That poor baby!
Holy shit.
Oh, its head split open.
Ja, ich meine, ein bisschen Schuld ist immer,
I mean,
oder?
there's no point having the G-force stickers if the G-force stickers are completely smashed. I feel bad for laughing at that.
And I'm very scared, but I'm going to do it again, but this time as fast as we can pull it.
Oh mein Gott, Digga. Alter, was? Bro, das ist ultra gefährlich, dass er da steht, oder nicht? Alter! Alter! What the fuck?
What was your top speed then?
I was 30 k's an hour.
Holy shit.
And I hated that. The platform was spinning at 8 times a second, which is 420 RPM, which gives an edge speed of 250 k's an hour. So that mannequin leg and mysterious thing that flew off would have easily
Digga, dieser Sound auch, dieser Snap-Sound.
50 k's an hour. So that mannequin leg and
Alter.
mysterious thing that flew off would have easily killed me. And at this speed, the G-force was around 300 Gs. So that means a 70 kilo person would weigh around 20,000 kilos or 40,000 pounds. I want nothing to do with this, and I should probably stop, as it also cracked the concrete in the ground. So there you go. The baby will come out, but the forces required to get the baby out would also kill the baby and the mother. So George Blonsky was definitely smoking crack. Thank you so much for watching. If you like that,
Ey,
please
Real Talk, ich bin froh, dass ich jetzt das rausgefunden habe über diese Erfindung, weil sonst hätte ich gedacht, die ist echt gut gewesen.
subscribe and check out some
Zum
of
Glück
my
hat er es
other
getestet.
videos.
Ich habe diesen Channel so lange nicht mehr geguckt, ne? What the fuck. Ey, guter Call, guter Call.